All right, people, how's everybody doing out there? Here we go. Okay, so I'm back. Sorry, a little bit late. Messing with the lighting here. How's that? Good? Decent? A little too bright? I think we'll go with that. Okay, so I'm back. It is Save Your Health Sunday. I'm back. I'm going to be doing all those from this page now. And also, so check out the website, thecleanfeedquit.com, the health engineer, cleanfeedquit.com. That's why the capital D. That's why you're going to see a lot of the in front of stuff, capital THE. So today we're going to do, well, hopefully you brought some questions. If you did, sound off down below. I'm going to give everybody a little bit of time to get on here. I'm sorry it took me a little bit of time to get on here dealing with cameras and stuff. So do that. I'm going to grab a drink right quick. I'll be right back. Because, hydration is real. So here's what we're going to do today. So we're going to do, this is going to be a breakdown about, well, fitness, health, and wellness. The differences between the three of them. We're not going to talk about how they work together. We're just going to break down some differences. I did that in the last video, but today this is all we're going to do. And this is to help you realize they are three completely different things. They're not the same. They're not even close. They're three different industries, in fact, completely removed from each other in every respect. I mean, completely, well, not completely removed, but they are separate things. Realize that. Fitness is not health. Fitness is not wellness. Wellness is not fitness. Wellness is not health. Health is neither one of those two things, okay? They're just not. They're all separate, okay? Think of them as like three different superheroes. They are the Holy Trinity of a healthy lifestyle. How about that? We'll break it down that way since it's Sunday. Because they are a Holy Trinity, okay? For making sure this thing is working and doing what it's supposed to do, and you can go live your life, whatever your life is, whatever your dreams, goals, aspirations are. Figure those out first, okay? So let's dive into, because I just finished my workout, so we're gonna start with fitness, right? Because you want those. We know you want those. Hey, it's Texas, it's open carry. So just make sure your guns are oiled up before you take them out. You don't want to get burned. So fitness is your ability to move. Okay, seriously, that's it. Fitness is your ability to move and go about and do things. Okay, whether it's, and this is just for living your life, right? Going up, actually sitting down in a chair and getting up. How well can you do that? Okay, this is part of fitness. All right. The real stuff. We're not talking about the washboard abs and getting up on stage and posing. That ain't fitness. It's a fitness competition. We got a bunch of those going on right now. Good to see they're back up and going. But those are physique thing, right? But fitness is your ability to move. Okay, sit down, get up, go up and down your stairs. Can you carry all the groceries in from the grocery store on one trip? Because if you're doing one trip, it doesn't count, right? That is fitness. Like, if you want to go on a vacation, can you do that? Okay, can you go hiking, right? Can you go walk? If you got stranded, could you walk for a couple of miles or jog for a couple of miles to get help or get gas or whatever, right? I know we get cell phones, so you get AAA, but you may not have cell connection where you're at. You may be up in the mountains, right? Can you walk? If a mountain lion comes upon you, can you fight it off or at least run away from it? You can't run away from it. They're fast. Definitely no run from a bear. Can you run 35 miles an hour? No. Usain Bolt can't even run 35 miles an hour. All right. And that means fast. But that is fitness, okay? Are you fit to live, okay? Are you fit enough to go do the lifestyle you need to do, right? Are you a speaker on the speaking circuit, okay? Are you fit enough to handle all the travel and walking back and forth and going through the hotels? Are you fit enough to stand up there for an hour at a time giving speeches? Because it can be draining, highly draining, all right? I bring this up because, well, you know, politics is going on right now. And they got people on stage and traveling. Oh, well, some do. Some sit here doing this all day. Doesn't take much fitness to do this. So, believe me. But that's it. Can you go? Can you do? Can you do the things you need to do in life? Can you do the things that you might have to do in life on occasion if the time arises? Okay. Can you get up and move when you need to move? Or is getting in this chair and out of this chair a struggle for you? Okay, if it is, well, then fitness is a major issue for you, right? Because you're not fit enough to do basic stuff, right? Getting up out of bed, getting into bed. So this is the reality of fitness, okay? Forget about the whole getting up on stage, being cut and ripped stuff, okay? That's smoke and mirrors, all right? Seriously, it is. It's smoke and mirrors. It lasts for a weekend, and then it's gone. So it is. That's why the shows are a weekend. Yeah, they look like that for like 3 weeks out of the year, okay? So I know a bunch of them. Now, a lot of them still like damn good in the off season, but still, yeah. You can't be 4% fat year round. It just don't work. So that is fitness, okay? Are you fit enough to move? Are you fit enough to go do things? That's it, okay? Wellness. Wellness is your, well, we'll say lifestyle, but it's how you live, okay? It's how you go about your day. It's what you do during the day. So wellness really starts up here. So mentally, where are you at? What's your mental perception of things? Are you positive mentally or are you negative mentally? That's the first hurdle right there, okay? Until you get through that, nothing else matters, okay? Period. Nothing matters, okay? It's mental mindset. What do you see when you look out your window? Do you see doom and gloom or do you see positivity, okay? And if there is doom and gloom going on, do you see how to get through it in a positive way? If not, you got to work on that. Because all you see is negative and doom and gloom, life is going to be horrible. No matter how great things are, it's going to be horrible. So, wellness is a mental, it's a mind game. You start there, okay? And then we start looking at, well, how are you living, okay? Do you sleep? Do you sleep well, okay? Do you wake up well? Do you eat well, okay? I'm not asking what diet you're on. Do you eat well? Are you happy about what you're doing? Okay? Or are you just doing something because, well, you're supposed to and it's the new diet that everybody's doing and I got to do it? Not if you're hating life doing it, because that ain't well. Okay? That is not eating well. And eating well is different for everybody. Okay? Seriously, it is. Now, that doesn't mean go out and have like the French fry diet. Okay? You may be happy for a little bit, but that ain't well, okay? You're going to be on a starch high, sodium high off of that one for a little bit, and then you're going to come crashing down, you're going to feel horrible. But, or the Snickers diet. Snickers don't satisfy, they really don't. But wellness is a mind game first, and then you start looking at how well are you living, okay? Are you living well? Are you eating well? Are you happy about these things? Do you find joy in them? Are they doing a good thing for you? Okay? Because no matter how good the diet is, if you hate it, stress hormones go up and you negate all of it. You do, okay? Because mentally you're going to be messed up. Physically you're going to be messed up. Emotionally you're going to be messed up. Most people are really emotionally messed up with food anyway, so you need to address those things, all right? And as it ain't a girl thing, okay? There's guys that are really messed up when it comes to food, okay? Comfort food is a real thing. They love to hug it, right? Hold it close. Hold a lot of it close. So that is the wellness part, okay? It's got nothing to do with working out here. I mean, yes, this is going to help out with depression and stuff like that, but you got to start here first. You got to work on this stuff. You got to work on that little voice in the back of your head, okay? All the little demons that you got up here that you got to get through in Christ have been plaguing you forever, right? Because of childhood stuff, unresolved issues. You got to do those first, okay? You have to do that work and start getting into a well area, okay? Get this stuff well, and then everything else starts getting well, okay? And this goes spiritually too, okay? So spiritually, if you're in a bad place, you really got to address that and figure out why you're there and get through that thing. Because if that ain't good, you can't get this good unless that's good. It's an impossibility, okay? Just realize that, okay? In the whole battle of good and evil. And I preface that because, well, a lot of superhero movies coming out. And what are superhero movies? For my friends out there that do like all the superhero stuff, it's about the battle of good and evil, okay? Externally and internally, okay? That's why they're great movies. You look past the comic book level of them. Look how deep because they dig really deep if you want to go into it. So there's it. There's the fitness. There's the wellness. Okay. And last up is health. Okay. What is health? Well, health is measurement. Okay. Whenever you go in, you do the testing, you get all the numbers back, right? And you're looking at the numbers. The numbers are a measurement of health. Health is kind of a combination. Call it like the Holy Ghost, okay, of this thing, because it takes the other two to make that thing happen. If you're well but you're not fit, numbers aren't going to be good. If you're fit and you're not well, numbers aren't going to be good. The health aspect is the numbers. It's the feedback, right? It's the looking at where it's like looking at your bank account, okay? Think of health as your physical bank account or your physical financial picture, really, okay? Are you in health debt? Okay, which a lot of people are. If you have any number of comorbidities with COVID right now, you're in major debt. But we're looking at your blood pressure, your resting heart rate, stress levels, A1C levels, inflammatory factors, which is also A1C. All of those numbers that you see thrown out there. Cholesterol. Cholesterol is really a measurement of stress, if nothing else. It is a measurement of stress on your body, right? Really cool study that they did on cholesterol a long time ago with F1 drivers, okay? They tested their cholesterol levels before a race. They tested them during a race, I know, and then after, okay? Cholesterol levels were completely different through that spectrum, okay? Because they were there to protect the driver's cardiovascular system as they were under stress, right? So realize that is a stress number. It's a stress thing. There's a lot of other factors in there too, as far as mineral content, stuff like that. But I digress. So look at those things as, well, it's your numbers. It's just you're seeing your health financial picture, okay? And this also looks at your hours of sleep and how well you're sleeping. This is we'll dig a lot deeper into this because I'm gonna break each one of these down for a full day, right? In the next couple of series of this. But health is the numbers. It's your grade sheet. It's your health financial picture. It's it's knowing where you're at. It's knowing where you were, know where you're at, so you can figure out, okay, here's where I've been, here's where I'm at, here's where I'd like to go. So you have some goal setting put in there. Okay, this is where some of the goal setting comes in from a picture of health. And that comes out of balancing your fitness and your wellness combined into this thing so you can move forward. And this is way you measure stuff. Okay, if you don't measure it, it's never going to move, or it's going to move. It's just going to move backwards. Okay, it's going to change. All right, there's the C. Everybody loves talking about change. It will change, all right, and not in your favor. So if you want to change in your favor, in other words, if you want to improve, okay, because for everybody out there, please take change and toss it out of your vocabulary. Quit talking about change. Change is arbitrary. It's completely arbitrary. Improvement. Is it an actual improvement? Improvement means it is good for everybody, okay? It's holistic, okay? It benefits everybody involved. All right, that is improvement. Change is usually kind of improvement for somebody, and a lot of negative consequences for everybody else. Okay, that's usually what happens with change. All right, one person gets the thing that they want, and everybody else gets, well, change left over. So focus on improvement with those things, with health, wellness, fitness. Okay, improvement is the goal because improvement is better. Change is whatever. Okay. So there you go. That is fitness versus wellness versus health. Okay, that's how these things are different from each other. I said they're completely different things. That's why you get the workout people over here in fitness, and you've got all your mental health professionals and therapists and spiritual advisors, everybody else over here, and life coaches, stuff like that on the wellness side. Okay, health coaches. I comprise both of those. And then you get health, which is all the numbers. That's where your doctors come in, right? This is usually why doctors are not great at the other two because, well, they're concerned with the numbers. And, well, here's what your numbers say, so here's your prescription. Take that, call me in the morning, right? I'm not negating doctors. They do an amazing service. A lot of them are between a rock and a hard place most of the time. Okay, I feel for them a lot of the time with wanting to do things for their patients that they aren't able to at times. Okay, it's a reality because either the AMA says they can't do it, or the insurance company says they can't do it, or somebody else says they can't do it, whether it's administration or whatever, and they're there. Okay, and if they try to go independent, well, they still got somebody looking over their shoulder saying, hey, why did you do that? We're just going to pull your license. Okay, take for instance hydrochloroquine. Somebody does that in the wrong state here, bam, license pulled. Talk out about it, bam, license pulled. It's there. Okay, it's happened. So not being political, I'm just being real. If you want to know about hydrochloroquine and how it actually works and the reality of it and a lot of other stuff, we'll get deeper into that later. Okay, I post all those studies on the Personal Healthcare Reform page. Okay, if you want to see how and why stuff really works and what the realities are, I post that stuff on there. Non-political, period. It's facts, baby. Facts. In fact, I pull articles from every source, okay? Every source. And usually it's coming directly from the journals, okay? The medical journals, the medical literature. So you see the real stuff, okay? Not what somebody said about it, but the real thing, okay? The actual study, okay? Just read the little synopsis up there, okay? You'll get bored and go to sleep with boredom if you read the whole thing. But that's those three, okay? That is the differences. That's the fitness versus. It's like Batman versus Superman right now, okay? But they still got to work together, right? So you got Batman versus Superman, and then you got Wonder Woman over here in the middle tying them together, okay? I know I'm a fan. I'm a fan of all the superhero stuff. So I grew up in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, okay? I'm one of those wild, weird Xenials, okay? One of the Star Wars generation. So there you go. There's a breakdown for you. If you have any questions, drop them down below, okay? If you're watching this as a replay, pop a question down there. I'll answer it for you, okay? Or if you have a comment or whatever, put it on there. And so one other thing, I'm going to put an offer out there for everybody that watches this. Why? Because I want you to get fit. I want you to be well, and I want your health to improve, okay? So send me a message. Okay, don't post down below unless you want everybody to know your info. But send me a direct message, okay, or instant message, your email. All right, send me your email. I'm going to send everybody out there a coupon. It's for 30% off of products that I use personally to help you improve your health and wellness and fitness, okay? And number one is going to, well, there's no discount on the DNA test, but the DNA test, we'll dive deeper into that on the health day, okay? Actually, we're going to talk a little bit about it on each one of those because it covers all those aspects. But the DNA test is highly, highly needed. There's a a health assessment as well, online health assessment, you'll get a huge write-up about yourself. You're going to learn more about yourself in 15 minutes than you'll ever learn going to a doctor, okay? So I'm telling you, seriously. I bet you right now. But yeah, 30% off any of the products on there, but I would highly recommend ID Nutrition, okay? Because several things are in there that's going to help protect your body and system from stuff that's trying to attack it on a daily basis, all right? Especially right now. If you don't know why, well, I've posted about it on the on the personal health care reform page because of nutrients that are needed and used and highly effective in our current situation. So, they can't see it. I can't see it. It doesn't cure anything. It's protective. So there you go. There's that. Hope you enjoyed it. Please check out the website, theclintfuquay.com. A lot of new stuff coming up. The app will be out shortly. Okay. A lot of cool stuff on there. I will have a full workout program. I know I'm crazy. I'm going to have, like, if you remember the 60-day workout program that I did, okay, I'm going to chop that down. I'm going to do it in 3 separate segments, 3 separate parts. I'm going to put that on there for everybody to use, okay, for getting healthier, all right? If you got no place to go, you got no equipment, you're covered, okay? You've got something there. And then I've got some new stuff. The 6-week and 12-week programs, I'm going to take those online, and then you can enroll in those, okay? Believe me, they're far more comprehensive and a lot better than that 6-year. The 60-day program is just to get you rolling, okay? To get you moving, quite literally rolling in some cases, in the advanced stuff. But so there you go. That's it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Come back next week. Next week we're gonna go head on straight into nothing but fitness. Okay, that's it. It's gonna be 30 minutes for fitness, right? Bring your questions about fitness because we're gonna talk about weights and cardio and mobility and all that stuff. Okay. We're talking about fitness in every aspect of what it is and what it isn't. Okay, getting you on stage, for instance. Not that they don't work out and are not fit, but we're going to talk about the realities of those things versus like real life. There you go. Hopefully you enjoyed it. You had a great day. Please share this to anybody that you think needs to see this. Okay, which is probably somebody you know. If I can help you out, I'm right here. PhysioFit. Once again, health coaching. If you're not ready to work out, we'll start getting you ready for that, and eating and everything else. And we're going to get you covered in living well first, and then we'll start incorporating fitness and health stuff. And then training. I'm here. We're in the gym. This place, if you didn't know, it's the way we clean it and the products we use and the way we go about doing things, this is like a surgical center out here, okay? I dare you to find a cleaner place. Not just a cleaner gym, a cleaner place anywhere in Dallas. Other than a surgical room, anything other than that, find something cleaner than my gym. And if it's seriously, you just won't, period. Although there's some other great independent gyms out there, they're doing a fantastic job at keeping things clean and having a good environment for their people, okay? Please support the independent gyms because we do it better, all right? For all my friends out there in the independent gym world. And, some of the big boys too. But let's face it, they're playing with fire right now in some cases. I hate to say that, I really do. But it's known. So there you go. Have a great day. I will see y'all next Sunday right here at 1 o'clock for Save Your Health Sunday. That's the hashtag. In fact, if you want to see like all the old videos of everything, because I've got a bunch of videos on here for this, just put in the hashtag SYHS. Those videos will start popping up for you. Tons of content, okay, about everything. I just want to go directly and hit some stuff specifically that very topical for right now, for things that we need to have done. Okay, so there you go. Have a great day, and get ready. The app is coming. The show is coming. The Health Engineer Show is coming. So get ready for that. If you'd like to work with me on that, please send me a message. I'm still bringing sponsors in. Okay, I want to get the right people in place for the show. That's why it's taking a little bit longer than anticipated, because I want the right people in for the show for the long haul. not for 1 or 2 shows. I'm talking for like the next 5 years. Who wants to go on this ride with me and help a lot of people get incredibly, well, get much healthier than they are now and continue that for the rest of their lives. Okay, that's the goal. There you go. Have a great day. See y'all next week, Sunday, 1 o'clock. Save Your Health Sunday.